Have you ever seen a pig that can scare away wolves? Its size is like a small refrigerator covered with hard hair like steel needles with two knives stuck in its mouth. What's even more outrageous is that even bears have to think twice when seeing it. Today, let's talk about this ferocious character in the forest, the wild boar. After watching it, you'll understand why it can walk sideways in the jungle full of beasts. When it comes to wild boars, you mustn't underestimate it. The way it solves problems is completely different from other animals. What do most animals do when they encounter danger? They either huddle together or run away.
Right, but wild boars are different. When adult wild boars encounter predators, it just stares at the predator straight in the eye, as if to say, "Come and try it if you dare." The amazing thing is that just with one look, the wolves are scared away and turn away. Forget it, guys. Let's not eat pork today. But the newborn baby pigs are not so tough. These little ones have flower stripes on their bodies. From the day they were born, they follow their mother. Don't mess with the mother wild boar. This mother is not easy to mess with. As long as she feels her children are in danger, she'll explode immediately. She's like a turbocharged tank. It hits everything, and anything in her way will be knocked out. The life of baby wild boars is particularly interesting. They play in the mud every day. On the surface, they start to play, but actually they are fighting for territory. Think about it. Whoever can stand in the best position in the mud pool will be the boss. It's the same as when we were kids fighting for the slide.
But the wild boar's way is more direct. They use their noses to push and see who has more strength. When the male wild boar grows up, they will be more temperamental. You can imagine them as the school bullies, but this one is covered in spines and can even bite the bark with their teeth. Although these young and vigorous guys fight all day, they are actually taking a class. They are taking a survival class. Because sooner or later, they will face their real enemies, wolves, bears, or even tigers. At that time, if they can't fight, they will be eaten. When adult male wild boars, they say goodbye to the pig group and start to live alone. From this time on, his style of painting changes. Its hair becomes longer, denser, and harder. Its weight increases rapidly. After a few years, it doesn't look like a pig anymore. It's just a bear with a pigskin. 150 kilograms, which is considered light. Some wild boars in some places can grow to over 300 kilograms. Just imagine what that means. The key is that such a big guy, but also have fangs. These tusks are not one time, but grow throughout their lives. They can grow to an exaggerated length. It's not just for show. It's hard and sharp and can scratch deep grooves in the trunk. If some predator and thinks the wild boar is easy to bully and bites it, I won't go into the details. It's pretty miserable. But do you know that wild boars are not that violent? Although they look fierce, when it encounters humans or other animals, its first reaction is to run. Yes, you heard it right. Pigs are not stupid. They try not to fight if they can. Why would they look for trouble? But if you push them too far or hurt it, it's a completely different story. Wild boars can suddenly go berserk and turn into a living battering ram, rushing towards you at 50 kilometers per hour. Imagine a car with two knives rushing towards you. How would you feel? Even if a pack of wolves may not be able to stop a crazy wild boar, the wild boar can fight back while running. If it's really angry, it will turn around and show you, what are those tusks for? When wolves encounter this situation, often get confused. They have seen many fleeing prey, but they've never seen prey chasing them. And the wolves often bite in just a few seconds. The wolves will reach a consensus. Brothers, let's get out. Let's find some easier prey. In case the wild boar really wants to run away, he has some tricks. The first trick is, go into the jungle. Wild boars are especially good at finding dense bushes, which wolves find it hard to enter. The second is swimming. Although wild boars are big, it's good at swimming. It can easily swim across a 3-kilometer wide river. It's like a fat man weighing 60 kilograms swimming across the entire river without taking a breath. The relationship between wild boars and bears is also quite delicate. They often move in the same area.
Theoretically, bears can kill wild boars, but in reality, adult wild boars are too difficult to deal with, and bears don't dare to attack them easily.
And both of them are not picky eaters and often compete for the same food. Especially in autumn, they are busy storing fat for the winter, and every bite is precious. Sometimes, bear tries to drive the wild boar away, but the wild boar ignored him. But the wild boar just turns around and fights with the bear. In the end, the bear usually leaves, muttering, okay, you're great, I'll go somewhere else to find food." Even tigers, it has to think twice. Tigers are certainly powerful. It's large, stealthy, and ferocious. It is indeed one of the few beasts that can handle wild boars. But even for tigers, hunting wild boars is also a dangerous job. If it is scratched by the wild boar's tusks and get injured in the wild, it could be fatal. In the mating season at the end of autumn and winter, male wild boars become even more ferocious, especially when they see rivals. Sometimes two wild boars meet, they compete for size. The smaller one and the smaller one will leave. But sometimes they will really fight. At this time, the sharp tusks come in handy.
Speaking of which, the necks and chests of wild boars are well defended. The skin there is very thick. Underneath it, there's a layer of cartilage. Professional term is shield. How hard is it? Even small caliber bullets can't penetrate it. When wild boars fight, they use this hardest part to hit their opponents to protect their soft stomachs. Winter is a challenge for wild boars, is a hurdle, especially when the snow is deep. You know, with 4 short legs weighing 150 kilograms, walk in the extremely deep snow, how hard it is. But wild boars, it shows its clever side again. It will dig tunnels in the snow and can also find food. Other animals would have starved to death, but it can still live well. Its nose is not a decoration. It's like a detector. It can find food under the thick permafrost, find edible roots and shoots. When it's extremely hungry, the wild boar even eats rotten meat. It doesn't mind being dirty, like a forest tank.
Those who starve to death, or those killed by other animals, he eats them. Of course, with the ability of wild boars, it can hunt for itself. Some people have photographed wild boars chasing deer and even grabs lambs. There's no way. When they're starving, they'll do anything. Although wild boars look big and strong, but they have a good brain. Scientists have found that the intelligence of wild boars is similar to that of a 3-year-old child. It can solve simple problems and have a good memory, and even remember human faces. Isn't that amazing? Female wild boars is also very powerful. It can give birth to 2 litters a year and 12 in each litter. This reproductive ability is also the reason why wild boars are not rare. Even if predators catch baby wild boars every day, some of them can survive and grow up. And the mother wild boar is very protective of her young. If anyone dares to touch her babies, she will fight with them. Even if bears want to catch baby wild boars, the mother wild boar dares to fight the bear. So, next time you are in the woods, here's something moving in the grass, you should be careful. Inside, there may be a real forest tank squatting there, which has lived from the Ice Age to the present, swam across big rivers, and won countless tough battles. What should you do if you meet it? The best way is to quietly walk away, and don't disturb it. After all, it weighs over 100 kilograms and armed to the teeth. In this forest, he has the final say.